Hello, Planeswalkers. Andrew speaking, here with Tyler.
Yeah, how long has it been since we've been on one of these together?
It's been a while.
Right?
It's been too long. Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. But yeah, it's been too long. It's only recently that we left our job, and now we have
we work at different places now, so now we can actually interact with each other again. It's great.
Yeah.
So you want to explain what we're doing?
Yeah, so for both of our Taps for 2 this month, I have a box of Forgotten Realms set boosters. Tyler and I already opened the box that we split, so this one's the box that's all my packs. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up these packs, talk about cards as we pull them, and just talk about the set in general, our feelings about it, and yeah, so about half a box per video.
Yep. Should be really, really fun.
Yeah. So
I guess you wanna start knocking things out?
Yeah. So should I mention every card that I pull?
Probably not.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of...
But we can start, opening stuff up, and if we find stuff that's, interesting, we can kind of, talk about our thoughts on the set as we open things. I'll stick that.
Well, there's something interesting right off the bat. An alternate art green dragon.
First, just real quick, because we need the...
The ASMR. So yeah, I love these alternate arts so much.
I think it's really, even though that all of the colored dragons, they have that whole cycle at uncommon, I like that they gave them that treatment.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Speaking of treatments, I'm a huge fan of the art cards that they started back in Modern Horizons. And I love that some of the art cards for this set have a creature's stat block on the back, because in this first pack that I opened, I've got the Drider, and on the back, it's got the Drider's basic stats. It's a large monstrosity, challenge 6, and it's just got a whole bunch of really cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
So
you
can Foil Island.
You can actually run it use that card as reference in a D&D campaign.
This is also the first set where the basic lands have flavor text.
Yeah, and I really love it. I really, really love it. I got the legendary creature Trelasara. Trelasara? Something?
What's even cooler about these basic lands is all of the flavor text are adventuring prompts. In crystal-studded waters far below the surface, you've discovered an incubating egg of mysterious origin.
Yeah, that's one of the islands I want for Volo.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, first rare of the video, Undeath, Dracolich.
Ooh, I might want to trade you for that.
Yeah, so this is a 5/2 zombie dragon for 2 black, flash flying. When he enters the battlefield tapped, and you may cast him from your graveyard. If a creature not named Undeath died this turn.
Yeah, set him aside. I kind of want to trade you for, especially that artwork.
Yeah.
Second rare is also a legendary creature. Grazilax, Illithid Scholar.
Ooh, I need that.
Well, there we go. 1 blue for a legendary. So, the Illithids are just horrors, which I get.
Yeah.
I'm sad that they didn't get, octopus horror.
Yeah, or squid. Well, squid isn't a creature type.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Squid horror. There is a squid horror in the game. I'm blanking on it now. Chasm Skulker. It is a squid horror. But yeah, Grazilax, 1 blue, legendary creature horror, 3/2. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. And a foil, Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. 4 and a blue for a 3/4 human elf shaman. Really, really nice way to show off half elves.
Yeah.
I'm going to start a separate pile of ones I kind of want to trade you for.
Okay.
I also really like that they gave flavor abilities or flavor word abilities to these things. So psionic spells. When Aberrant Mind Sorcerer enters the battlefield, choose target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard, then roll a d20. We got dice rolling in Black Border now. 1 through 9, you may put that card on top of your library, or 10 through 20, return that card to your hand.
Very fun. The foil from this pack, Demogorgon's Clutches, which, a fun thing to note, the silhouette of the Demogorgon in the art, it is the Demogorgon from classic D&D, but from far away, it can look like the Stranger Things Demogorgon. So I would...
So this thing's got more heads than the regular Demogorgon has, because Demogorgon, well, he's not even the Demogorgon in D&D. His name is Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Which is even funnier, because he's a two-headed thing, and each head has a different name. And so it's kind of like how Rurik Thar, his two heads are Rurik and Thar, but Demogorgon's heads are not like Dema and Gorgon. They've got completely different names, but combined together, they are Demogorgon.
Yeah. I do like that. I would be surprised if we didn't see like an alternate art version of this whenever we get the Stranger Things crossover.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's why we didn't get him in this set.
Yeah, we didn't get the creature.
The other thing that I wanted to point out that I thought was really cool in this set are the creature cards that look like they're out of the old school D&D monster manual.
Yeah, you mentioned you only like a couple of them, though, right?
Yeah, most of the legendary humanoids I do not like.
Yeah, I think
I'm not a huge fan of how Nadar looks.
I think Volo is more boring in the
but the Tarrasque one is one that I really like. I love the alternate Tarrasque.
For sure. I also got a Nuisance Engine as a list card.
Oh, I actually need to trade you for him. Because it makes pests.
Oh, it does?
Which I need for Blex. Because Blex cares about pests.
Oh, I forgot Pest was a creature type before Strixhaven.
It was on this and one other creature. Obviously not counting changelings.
And then they decided to make like a fifth of a set dedicated to it.
Yeah. I don't know where you want me putting most of these. Here's Mimic.
Here,
Mimic is really cool.
If we wanted to like centralize the stacks, we could keep them in the same piles.
Okay. So this stack over here are the ones that I want to trade.
So I'll just
I'll let you organize that for a sec while I open up another art card. So I'm just kind of now noticing that every single one of these set boosters has one of these showcase arts in it.
Oh, I did not pick up on that. Nice.
We've got Gnoll Hunter in that showcase frame. How do you feel about the classes? The enchantment classes?
I think a couple of them are pretty useful. Here, you can keep the cards that you want there. I'm just going to scoot up these piles so they're more central. So, we'll have the colors.
I love the I'm so happy that they gave us Gnolls. I'm sad that they only gave us 2.
Yeah.
But one of them being legendary, Targ, Demon Fang, Gnoll. Red-green, 2/2, legendary creature, Gnoll. If they would have given us more, I would have been like more excited about maybe building Gnoll tribal, because y'all know how I am when it comes to like you just give me a little bit of tribal support and I'm instantly brewing.
Was this another one that you wanted, or
no? That's just Mimic.
So we'll go.
Well, I think it's the first artifact treasure physical card. It's the first treasure that isn't a token.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is these are the colors. We don't have one for red yet. We'll do multicolor, colorless.
Oh, here's
we can just put rares here. Rares and mythics. Colorless.
Because this pack has 2 rares, and one of them is a foil. Where's blue? There's blue. Not like I played D&D like a little bit. I'm actually playing in a campaign right now that you can find every other Saturday over on Squirrel Fulu's channel.
Oh, nice. I forgot. I didn't know you were streaming it.
Yeah, we stream it, and then the VOD should be... So we stream every other Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific, and I think 8 Eastern, and then, fill in your time zone in between there, and then the VOD usually goes up the next day.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds fun.
But anyway, the 2 rares for this pack, you've got Varys, Silvery Moon Ranger, who I'm just now noticing is a half-elf because he's a human-elf ranger. Ranger, now a creature type. Varys, 1 green for a 3/3 with Reach and Ward 1. And whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. This ability triggers only once each turn, and whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. I've mentioned before, I hate that he's the Silvery Moon Ranger.
Silver Moon.
Well, because I used to play World of Warcraft, and Silver Moon was a place there. We won't put the rares up here.
Yeah. And Silver Moon rolls off the tongue better.
And the other rare is a foil. And it's one of the man lands. Hall of Storm Giants. Land, if you control 2 or more other lands, Hall of Storm Giants enters the battlefield tapped. Tap to add blue, and for 5 and a blue, it becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature with Ward 3 until end of turn. Do we want to put that here?
Sure. I like the Owlbear art. That's really good alternate art.
Oh, yeah. I like that it's a bird bear.
Yeah. Are you gonna put it in Ayula?
Oh, it's already in there.
Oh, nice.
I've gotten several copies of it already. But yeah, 1 is in Ayula.
There's borrowing. Not stealing, just borrowing.
Dude, I think you need to leave.
This is my house. Burning Hands is my foil. I got 2 rares here. I got Orcus, which I keep wanting to read as Orcus for some reason. And I got Nadar, which I need a Nadar.
There's a swamp. Hey, you were just talking about Owlbear. Red Dragon, Devoted Paladin, Lurking Roper. The foil for this is Paladin Shield. 1 in a white artifact equipment with flash, and when it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. They've been doing that with a lot of equipment lately. When it enters the battlefield, immediately attach it.
Where it acts basically like an aura at first that you can move around.
Well, in an instant. This one's got flash. An equipped creature gets +0/+2, and it equips for 3. But then the rare is Zorn.
I think it's the 3rd Zorn I've gotten.
2 in a red, 3/2, elemental. If you would create 1 or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus 1 additional treasure.
Wonderful.
He is upsetting to look at.
Here's Farideh. Color. She's a tiefling.
Another new creature type that they've introduced, which I understand why they went that route instead of just calling them devils or even demons. Which I think Orcus might be the only demon in this set.
That's fascinating because there are more in D&D, right?
Oh yeah, no. There's a whole bunch of demon princes, but even Asmodeus is a devil, which was interesting because Asmodeus is mono black, and usually the devils are red.
This is another really cool alternate art, Mind Flayer.
Oh, the Mind Flayer, yeah. Andrew pulled the. You want to read what it does?
Yeah, so it's a 3/3 horror for 3 blue, and it has Dominate Monster. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature for as long as you control Mind Flayer.
Which we've seen that ability before, but this is the first time that it's ever had a name associated with it.
Yeah, it's very flavorful too. What?
I want to trade you for this list card.
Oh, good. Ooh, there's the troll art card.
The list card is Platinum Angel.
Oh.
7 mana, 4/4 flying artifact creature angel. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. I think it's $10.
That's real good.
There's
another.
Oh,
Veilful Beholder.
I see your alternate Art Mind Flare, and I raise you the regular Art Mind Flare. And the art card for Flump. Flump. It's fun to say. And the rare, or not the rare in this was Mind Flare, but I'm not going to read it because you just did. The foil is Bullet. 3 and a green for a 3/3 beast. I would have liked if they would have called it like a shark beast, because these things are referred to as land sharks. Because they swim through the earth. They're the opposite of Jesus. Jesus walked on water. These things swim through land.
Look what I got.
Minsk!
It's Minsk, beloved ranger.
Who makes boo!
I haven't gotten that token yet. I need it.
At the beginning of your end step... Okay, so Bullet. 3 and a green for a 3/3 beast. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Bullet.
How am I getting lucky?
Oh! So that was the foil from this pack, and the like Monster Manual alternate showcase art is also Bullet.
I'm getting really lucky with these alternate art dragons.
Bruh, you're Pokemon up in here. I got a land, Temple of the Dragon Queen.
Nice. I just pulled a blue dragon.
No, like this set makes me want to play like classic D&D like way more.
I'm gearing up to participate in a campaign that Brendan's putting together. Oh. Another one.
Is that one a foil red dragon?
Yeah, it's a foil red dragon, and a meteor swarm, and a list card, a celestial ancient.
That's a good one. Got an art card that is stamped, signed.
Oh, nice.
For the beholder.
Yeah.
I was a little sad. Like, I get it that beholder is a creature type, but I'm a little sad that I wasn't used.
If I were
not I like me, but like EYE.
If isn't that you? No, I'm not doing it. What the?
That's Lance.
Oh yeah. Ooh, another Evolving Wilds. Yeah. Brendan's putting together a campaign that we're starting here soon. It's a couple of his friends, me, and then Ray and his cousin.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be fun. I'm playing a kobold sorcerer.
You would be playing a kobold. You furry.
They're adorable.
You
I love
furry.
them. Shut up.
The rumor come out.
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Andrew is furry? We got Krydle of Baldur's Gate.
Willow the Wisp is a list card. And I got a Wizard Spellbook.
Nice. What does the Wizard Spellbook do?
Tap.
If I remember correctly, it's not good.
It's like a $2 rare. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Any graveyard. That's a graveyard. Roll a d20, activate only as a sorcery. 1 through 9, copy that card. You may cast the copy. Note that it does not let you spend mana as if it were mana of any color to cast it. 10 through 19, copy that card. You may cast the copy by paying 1 rather than its mana cost.
Which, that is just one generic.
Yes. If you roll a nat 20, copy each card exiled with Wizard Spellbook. You may cast any number of copies for free.
Oh.
So, yeah, if you just keep exiling things with this, you can theoretically cast a whole bunch of spells all together.
So, I've got my foil, I've got a rare, and I've got a list card from this pack. The rare is the Black Staff of Waterdeep, a single blue legendary artifact. You may choose not to untap it during your untap step. And animate Walking Statue. For 1 and a blue and tap it, another non-token artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature token for as long as this remains tapped. Activate only as a sorcery. The foil, Dueling Rapier, single red, artifact equipment with flash, just like the Paladin Shield. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control, like the Paladin Shield. And the opposite of the Paladin Shield, which gives +0/+2, the Rapier gives +2/+0. And the list card is one that I actually use in... I had a historic deck for a little while that played around with it. Sorcerer's Wand. Single mana for an artifact equipment. The equipped creature Has tapped, deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. If this creature is a wizard, it deals 2 damage to that player or planeswalker instead, equipped for 3. I had a black and white historic deck on Arena for a little bit that ran this, a bunch of auras, and even some instants that gave lifelink. And one of the vampires from Ixalan, who is a 3/3 for 2, who did not untap normally, but untapped whenever you gained life. So the idea was you would equip him with this, and you would give him lifelink. And then you would tap him to deal 1 damage, gain a life, and it would untap him.
Oh, that's stupid. So you just win.
Yeah.
That's silly.
You take a swing at how many games that I won with him.
None?
Yeah. Anyway.
Because I imagine people either see it coming or they just win before you can pull it off.
Here's the token for Guinevere.
Oh. Which one is that? Is that for Driss?
That is, yeah, this is Driss, Fran. I kind of need that.
You can have that token.
Hey, thank you.
I'm not gonna ask for
so we have the whole collection of the you meet in a tavern, you hear something on watch. All of these cards that are they're charms. They've got different modes, and you pick one. But in all of them, they depict the same adventuring party. And they're all legendary creatures, and in one case, a legendary planeswalker from this set. Because it's Nadar, it's Varys, it's the planeswalker, the mono green one, I can't remember her name. She's the bard.
I don't remember.
And then the white and blue wizard at uncommon, that whenever you enter a dungeon room, the ability triggers twice. But they are on all of these cards, because they are the adventuring party.
Yeah, I like them.
Okay. Here, I'll let you... Are you already finished with your stack?
I have one more.
Okay.
I
have one more, too.
I'll
just let you sort those here. So the rare for this one is Bard class, which I'm really sad that this is in red-green, because I have a white-black legendary creature or legendary matters deck that I would have loved this in.
Yeah, it sucks because my legendary deck is Mardu.
Bard class, red green for an enchantment class. So the way, because we touched on them earlier, but we didn't actually mention what the classes do. So they're enchantments, and when they enter, they look like sagas. But unlike sagas, they don't use counters, which is only important mostly for the case of Vorinclex, who stops stories from being told. So these enter, and you get their first level, and then you can pay to go to level 2, and then you pay to go to level 3, and you have to go through in order. You can't jump from 1 to 3. So when this comes in, level 1, legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. You level up to level 2 for red and green, which gives you that first ability, because you keep all the past abilities, as well as legendary spells you cast cost red-green less to cast. This effect only reduces the amount of colored mana. And for 3 red-green, you go to level 3 with whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. And the foil is Arcane Investigator. 1 and a blue for a 2/1 elf wizard with Search the Room, which is for 5 and a blue, roll a d20. 1 through 9, draw a card. 10 through 20, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. So it looks like we've each got 1 pack left.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to go first?
Sure. So I think I already took the token out of here, so there is no list card. There is a little fairy art card, though.
There's a dungeon.
Jin Windseer. I also like that alternate art.
What does the Windseer do?
3/3 for 3 and a blue, flying Jin. When it enters the battlefield, roll a d20 for 1 through 9, scry 1, 10 through 19, scry 2, and for 20, scry 3. Lots of scry.
When we were opening our first box, you mentioned you really like the Wandering Troubadour.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I love him so much.
I
But I got the art card for him.
I just love lizards.
But he's got a little froggy friend.
Wait, does he have a little outfit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's wearing a little hat.
Oh, I want to like put this on my wall or something. I'm gonna find a place to put it on my computer desk.
Got a planes. My card for the in the showcase style, Iron Golem, which I'm a little disappointed that it's not a Golem Juggernaut, because it's 4 mana for a 5/3, which I think is one more than Juggernaut. Is Juggernaut 3 mana or 4?
Where's my phone? I can look it up.
But he's got Vigilance, and he must attack or block each combat if able. So he's got the Juggernaut ability of he has to attack, but because he's got Vigilance, he also has to block.
Which Juggernaut is it?
Just Juggernaut.
Okay, just Juggernaut is a 5/3 for 4.
Okay.
Attacks each combat if able, and it can't be blocked by walls.
Okay, so this is the same mana cost, same power toughness.
Oh, he's from all the way back in.
Juggernaut's been around for a while.
Oh, that's a $500-$600 card.
Which is cool because the reprintings of Juggernaut you can get for like a penny.
Yeah, the newest one's 2 cents.
Yeah. But Iron Golem, so he's got the Juggernaut ability of he has to attack, but because he's got Vigilance, he's also forced to block. Where's white? There's white. We got some uninteresting stuff. Oh, we got Gretchen Titchwillow, who I don't really have anything great to say about her. I think she's super cute. Halfling, which I've been also very vocal about the fact that I think it's weird that we've got halflings and Kithkin, but like I get it.
Yeah.
But green blue, 0/4, legendary creature, halfling druid. For 2 green blue, draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
I take a couple issues with their choices on what creatures got new types and what didn't. I feel like Beholders should have just been Gorgon Eyes, because it's kind of what they are. I feel like Dragonborn should have been Dragonborn, because they're...
Or they could have done They could have done Dragonborn in kind of like a similar vein to how they did the half elves,
like Dragon Human or something.
Yeah, Human Dragon.
Something like that might have worked. But then there's like Halfling, where Kithkins are just Halflings.
True, but Kithkin don't exist in D&D. Kithkin are purely, like I said, I don't like that they did it when Kithkin exists, but I understand why they did it. Air Cold Elemental. The rare is Guardian of Faith, 1 white for a 3/2 Spirit Knight with Flash and Vigilance. And when it enters the battlefield, any number of other target creatures you control phase out. So if somebody like casts a board wipe because he's got Flash, you can be like, oh, you flash him in, you phase out all your board, he'll die. Then your creatures are all safe and then phase back in on your turn.
He's also a mass blink, if you want to use him that way.
Phasing does not do blink effects.
Oh, they don't enter.
Yeah, no. Phasing isn't blinking.
Never mind. But yeah, protection.
And then the foil is, another foil mimic.
I actually didn't get to the rare and foil of my pack. The rare is the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Oh, nice. That one's already been banned in Standard of 2022.
Yeah. And then I got a foil alternate art Nadar.
Ooh.
Which I will actually be putting in
Does
my...
that mean I can trade you for that other Nadar?
Yeah, I put him back in my stack, so he's up for grabs.
Nadar... Oh, do you want to read what Nadar does?
Yeah, so Nadar is a 3/3 Dragon Knight for 2 and a white with Vigilance. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon.
So if we're in the process of giving new, because Bard is now a class that, or is now a creature type, Tiefling, Halfling, why couldn't we get Paladin?
Yeah.
Because his name is Nadar Selfless Paladin. But,
Or just Cleric Knight.
That is kind of what they are, huh?
Yeah, they're just Holy Knights.
But I think that finishes off this first half of the box.
Yeah, which means that finishes off this video. So thank you all so much for watching. You can catch the second half of this video later this month. We don't know the exact days.
We actually do.
We do.
I'm not going to give the exact dates, but my phone's been blown up. Because this goes up fairly soon. The second half goes up. Oh, the second half goes up like a little over a week after the first half. There's not going to be a huge wait.
Sweet. So yeah, you can catch the second half later, which it doesn't really make a big difference, but it'll be hosted by Tyler instead of me, but we'll still both be here. So yeah. It's not a huge difference. But yeah, if you enjoy this video, leave a like, leave a comment letting us know what you think, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more.
Yeah, we're getting closer to 300, and when we hit 420, we're giving away another commander deck.
Oh yeah.
When we hit 420, we're gonna brew red-green Phylath plants for completely wholesome, family-friendly, advertiser-friendly reasons.
Yeah.
We don't need to be advertiser-friendly. We aren't monetized. It's weed. Anyway.
Get ready.
So yeah, get us to 420, and we'll get you to 420.
Okay. All right. Thank you all. See y'all later.
Oh my god, is that my laugh?
Yeah, that's your laugh on the readout.
All right.
Bye.